Rising up that defender to use that quick crossover and jab right at that mid-post area.
Kawhi was 14 of 22 in the win the other night. Oh, not this time, says Ivica Zubac.
Because the previous move, he got the defender, sized him up again, and used that kind of one-handed fadeaway shot.
Gordon moving to his right. Back-to-back buckets from him in the mid-range. Don't miss.
Don't miss. Find the open man. I just love the patience of Landry Shamet getting in his hot spot to knock down that three.
Fournier keeps it going, although Orlando now 5 by Orlando. The Magic played last night in a nail-biter. This is a good look at Markelle Fultz. The three has not been there, but don't take that as an overall report card because he is back in a triple-double last night. Runs into Pat Beverly, whistle foul.
One of his qualities, shoot that three uncontested.
Kim Birch goes to Vucevic. Signally covered by Zoo. They give it back to Fultz. Anytime you get misses inside. New hairdo for Mo. The braids are gone. He's letting it out, and I like it. Fultz down the lane. No. Rebound. Beverly has it knocked out of his hands. It'll go. Events. Clippers by 10. This is the 10th time this season they've had a 10-point lead in the first quarter. They're 8-1 in the previous 9.
You know the difference in his defensive possession here. You want to make sure that you force Markelle Fultz to take a jump shot. You don't want him to get downhill inside the paint.
Fultz gets to the rim and lays it in.
Putting pressure on Nicholas Vucevic because he's such a threat at that three-point line.
Fultz, the hero last night for Orlando. Midway through this second quarter, the Clippers have 52 points. Fultz in his sweet spot. Knocks it down.
You know what, Brian?
Knocks it in. Aaron Gordon, usually destructive around the iron. Knocking down some shots. Loose, blocked by Fultz. Clever handle in mid-court. Whistle and a foul in that game, and we both think Tristan Thompson is terrific. Pat Beverly out-rebounded him in that contest against the Cavs on Tuesday. Warfare at the rim. Montrez says no thank you. Tends to shoot the three late in the clock for the Clippers. Kawhi does shoot the three. Zubac tries to keep it alive, but it's Fultz that tears it away. Fultz gives to Vucevic. Now B.J. Johnson, the southpaw. Vucevic with the ball. He's got the last 8 for Orlando. Doesn't get that one. Shamet for a transition three. I just love the confidence. How about the race by Kawhi? A whistle and a late in the clock for Orlando. Fultz. Blocked by Beverly, and a travel will be.
Like you said earlier, I believe that the conditioning is at a level now where he can attack and do whatever he wants on the basketball court.
Third three attempted by Fultz. It's in
throughout this first half, so we will not be back, Brian.
Thank you, Christina. Clippers back in action on Saturday, but do have a couple of days off in Dallas. Leather larceny. Here comes Kawhi Leonard, and he flushes it in with a right hand.
And Brian, you know how they start Ivica in the middle. Right away, he saw that Patrick Patterson was open at the three-point line and passed it to him for that three.
Fultz for three. And Zubac. Extra pass by both Zubac and Shamet. Everybody's touched the ball this trip down. And they might not have got the bucket, but a highlight kind of play for the film room for sure. They'll watch that one over. Gordon for three, his third combined. Fultz. This is where he does a lot of his damage.
Yes.
Case in point right there, 82-60. Fultz tears it away from Shamet with Kawhi to beat. Undaunted, flushes it in with two.
Still a smart play there by Kawhi.
For the Clippers.com/tickets tonight. Trezor struggled from the free throw line here tonight. He's 1 for 5. 91-73, Clippers by 18. Fultz gets into his wheelhouse, kicks it into the corner for a good look at a three. If the Magic hurry, they'll get their 2-for-1 opportunity. Ross is aware and knocks down the three. He's the three. Jamal played only 3 quarters, scored 37 in that game. Ross trying to petition the league if he can play the Clippers every night. He has now 4 threes.
They actually are heating packs that you can set on. It's like got vibration motion on it, plus heat to keep those knees warm and working.
Cyborg knees. Fultz forces it up, and then puts an airborne defender. Song remains the same. Clippers have led by as many as 23. And Lou is fouled in the backcourt. That'll be the 2nd foul against Orlando. Lou stumbles his way into the paint, forces up the shot, not there. Magruder to Green for 3. 9.5 to play in the game. Oh, Jamal Green says maybe I can't hit from distance, but I can certainly take it to the house. Timeout, Orlando. He's got 32. Fultz another 3. Lou cannot get the roll. Clippers have led by as many as 23 here tonight. A foul on the floor stops the clock. We approach the midway. Pelicans, it's a Saturday afternoon game. And they head to Dallas, a couple of days off for the Clippers. Fultz for 3. It'll be a bit